bit of a fun one today. I'm recording this video thing right now is a couple days after the Left Bank Tri. So I did that on Sunday. Today's currently Monday. So yeah, all in all, the race was pretty good. It was a pretty good race. I'm still working my way through unpacking everything. That's what I've got. Helmet on my head. But it's actually a pretty comfy helmet. So plus like makes me go fast. So this good thing. The trick ballast stuff. It looks like I'm an alien with it on. So I don't know. Allegedly, it's meant to it saves 5 watts allegedly, so don't know how accurate that is, but yeah. I guess like for a bit of a race overview, it was so the Left Bank Triathlon, it's a sprint triathlon they have down in North Fremantle. So sprint triathlon, you've got 750 meter swim, 20k ride, 5k run. It was pretty cool though, pretty cool setup, and it was a nice course. It was people just talking to people, they were saying that it's a very hilly course, but it didn't seem that hilly in my opinion. Like when I think hilly, I mean like it's just constant uphill, constant downhill, but it was like a nice little flat to a nice hill, like a small hill on the bike into a lower gradient, longer hill, coming back down and then around and then down. It was pretty straightforward, pretty simple. But yeah, so my total time was 1 hour 14. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm pretty stoked with that. I thought I was going to do a lot worse. I was expecting to do it in 1 hour and a half kind of thing, but 1 hour and 14 is not too bad. The swim did it in 11:56, bike 36:56, and then the run 22:37. So yeah, thank God Dad had a wetsuit lying around, because it was freezing and windy. But with the wetsuit on, it was pretty chill. Like I felt very comfortable and very warm. But I managed to swim at a 1:35 pace, and I never swim that fast. So I think like the extra buoyancy just like lifted my ass out of the water, and I just went for it. But apparently, talking to Dad like after the race, like apparently the first person out the water in my race group, he was a good minute in front of second place, which is just crazy. Like, yeah, how are you that good of a swimmer that you just, you get a minute long lead in front of the rest of the pack? And like when I came out the water, I was kind of like just on the tail end of the first pack. So yeah, it was pretty cool though. Pretty cool experience, I reckon. And it was really nice atmosphere as well, and you just meet so many people, so many cool different bikes, so much. Like it was cool to see everyone's different gear setups, like how they organize themselves in transition, whatnot. Yeah, one thing I forgot to do was not that it would have given me much of an advantage, but I forgot to do fill up one of my water bottles with electrolytes. So on the bike, I was like just sipping on water, which is fine, but I felt very drained starting the run as well. But all in all, good experience, and that's my first triathlon done in my yeah. Now we're on to the next one, which I don't know when it would probably be. I'm either thinking I'm going to sign up for the Ausday Triathlon, or there might be one in early Jan, which I might do, which is an Olympic distance one, which is a bit longer, but who knows. So for a starting point, I think this is awesome. It was a cool experience, and I've got a lot of stuff I need to figure out. Yeah. Yeah. I think overall, where did I finish? Overall, I finished 24th out of 155 people, which is pretty sick. Age group came 10th. And then out of my gender, I was 22nd. So yeah, all in all, really cool experience. Let's get into the footage.
Good morning! Bright and early. It's currently 5 a.m. He did make me wake up at 4:20. We're on the road. The car, it's got a little bike in it. Didn't realise your car would fit a bike in here. He's got his banana. and some strawberry gum. But it's currently a bit gloomy outside, but that's okay.
Apparently it's meant to rain in like half an hour, from like 5:30 to 6, and the race starts at 6:30, which is epic.
Didn't bring an umbrella, and
That's unfortunate.
And it's currently 15 minutes till we get there. Woohoo!
It's cold, it's early, but it's okay because Casey's here. Say hi, Casey.
Woo!
It's literally just started raining and we're walking to transitions. That's fun. Isn't that fun, Casey? It's raining.
What else did I want to do on a Saturday morning? I don't know.
A good thing it's not Saturday. Hell yeah. There's a lot of people over there, so that's creepy. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Right? Straight in. We were anyway.
The swim start was pretty cool. It was pretty scary. There's like 50 of us all like off the beach, all running into the water at the same time. You got people diving left, right, and center, like picking themselves up, diving forward again. It was just an absolute mess. And like everyone's fighting for position. It was completely, to be honest, it was a bit overwhelming, but like, what can you do? You just kind of have to suck it up and get on with it. Like you And once we everyone started settling in, like, you had the faster people breaking off into the first pack, trying to get a lead out. But then I just kind of stayed to the left of the pack on the outside, and there was someone next to me, so I was trying to keep pace with them. I didn't end up finishing with them, but I just kind of did my own thing. Usually when I swim, I breathe every 3 strokes. That did not happen, so that strategy went out the window, because I tried it like once in a while. I tried it, but I felt like my chest was just so tight and I couldn't breathe, and so I just had to do like every 2 strokes. Honestly, it was crazy. After the first turn, or the second turn around the major buoy, there was kind of 3 of us, and I thought we were swimming side by side like that, but instead of drafting behind one another. But what turns out was these 2 kind of were staying on the inside, closer to the beach. I was on the outside. They went further in towards the beach, and then I went further out towards the channel, so we kind of just like split up a little bit. And then like I had to look up and I saw them over there, saw where the buoy was. Oh shit, okay, gotta beeline it. So I had to change my angle, and then instead of like, going straight towards it, I swam out, and then I just, cut the corner to the end. And then I kind of ended up catching them by the time they reached the buoy, and we all kind of got out at the same time, roughly. After we turned that last buoy, I was feeling it. Like my arms just felt like they were about to fall off, and I was just going, "Oh my god, when is this thing gonna end?" I'm not built like a swimmer, so it's just survival. That last like 100 meters was in my head. I was just saying, just get to the beach, just get to the beach, and sort it out then.
Ready, keep going.
I didn't really think I had time because I was tracking people down, and I overtook people along the run into T1. But when I got there, I was just in my head, I was going, okay, people around you, you just need to go. So I literally got there, wetsuit off, cap off, chuck it down on the ground because we don't have tubs, just chuck it in. I didn't even put socks on, so I didn't, because my feet were so wet, I didn't want to put socks on, have to spend more time drying my feet. So I just put my cycle shoes on. That was probably a mistake. I needed to figure out how to just unrack my bike with my shoes clipped onto it, and then mount my bike, and then start putting my feet in. But that's food for thought. So T1 only took me 1 minute 31 seconds. So that was to get my wetsuit off, swim cap off, put my helmet on, everything. Minute 31, that's not too bad, I don't think.
Take your time, go steady.
Like, as soon as I started the ride, like, you can see in the video, like, there's like 5 people behind me, so I'm like, okay, let's just go, we gotta go, which is really good in theory, but also it didn't work practically because my bike was on the highest chain, like literally small cog, biggest chain, and so I jumped on, first pedal strokes was just nothing, and I was like, what the hell's going on? Looked down and I'm like, oh shit, okay, so I changed the big gear, changed my rear cogs down, and I was like, oh my god, okay, let's get going. Mind you, even when that was going on, I had a look at my watch. My watch wasn't acting up, like I must have messed up the lap time thing for the triathlon settings. So it said I was running, and I was trying to play with that, and I was like, okay, what am I doing? Why am I focusing on this? Just cycle, just ride.
Yeah, second one. Good.
See, that's the other thing with the bike is, right, like, I'm on a regular road bike. The blokes behind me were all on TT bikes. So I was cycling and I just see them one go after the other, and just like full aero position, you know, with full, like, aero helmets and whatnot. Like, one of them even had a disc wheel. I was like, oh my god, like, Jesus. So safe to say they caught up to me pretty bloody quickly. But for me, I think I did pretty well. I averaged 32 k's on the bike, like 32 k's an hour on the bike, on a road bike as well, and the rest of the guys were going TT bikes, so I think I did pretty well there. That's the other thing I forgot to do. Instead of, you know, dismounting the bike like a normal person, I decided to dismount my bike with my cycle shoes still on. So that was cool. And so I had to run into T2 with my cycle shoes on. Probably wasn't good for my ankles nor my shoes, but that's okay. That's something else I need to remember to do. Because they got that little, let me show you. Because they got this little thing, this yellow thing here, and like you can still even see all the dirt on it, right? I was running on that. And now it's even more scuffed up than before, because, you know, you just get scuffing and usual wear and tear, but like, yeah.
I've got it on video, so it's okay. We'll debrief it later.
yeah, coming out of T2, I saw, when I came out, I like had a quick look around. There was a kid, he already had his shoes on. He came in behind me. The bloke next to me, he was about ready to go. So I was like, okay, screw it. No socks. We're gonna run a 5K, no socks. So we just kind of did that. Run was all right. I think I went out way too hard. So pacing will be something I need to work on. But all in all, the run was good. I mean, T2 took me a minute 13. So quickly, bike cleats off, shoes on, hat, sunnies on, took me a minute 13. So just sent it. Like around the corner, this lady's holding we got like a water station. I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually pretty thirsty. Tried to do that and then realized, oh wait, I don't know how to drink water while running, which that was kind of interesting. So I ended up carrying a cup with me for the entire first 2.5 Ks. That one is I need to fix that, because that's you don't do that.
Yay! Yay, running fun!
One to go.
Oh no, that's okay.
And then as I was coming around back into the start of the run area, I could feel a stitch, and I was like, oh god, no, not now. What are we doing here? So I copped a stitch halfway through the run, so that was epic. So I had to drastically slow down my pace to, what was it, a 450? And then, so just kind of cruise along, hit the halfway turn. And then after that, I managed to even it out a little bit. So I managed to get back up to a 420 pace. Overall, my average run pace was a 431, which is pretty sick. It was pretty quick. And for the rest of the run, I just kind of coasted and just chilled out for a little bit. What was really funny though, towards the end of the run, we had about a K to go. I could hear this guy coming up behind me. He just creeps up alongside me in running pace. So I'm like, okay, shit, he's gonna overtake me. So I matched his pace for a little bit, dropped back a little bit so he could overtake me. And then with about 500 meters to go, I just gassed out. I just went, all in all, it was a pretty cool experience. Even with the finish, just that whole race tactic side of it. It's like, okay, when's the right time to push? When do I stay back? When do I save myself? Okay, there's about 500 meters to go. I can put in a little bit more and just try and negative split this fast 500 meters and see how we go. But it was pretty cool race altogether. And when I finished, I was like, oh my god, there's so much that went wrong. But then about 10 minutes afterwards, I realized that's my first triathlon done. It's pretty good. I didn't know my time or score, race position or anything like that. But I think all in all, it was really good success. And it was really good to set a baseline kind of time and see what worked well for me, what didn't work well. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to pick another day this week. We're going to do some stuff, some triathlon related stuff, and we'll go from there. So this is video number 7. I don't know how many weeks we've got left. I know Ironman Busso 2025 is in 2 weeks, so a lot of people are prepping for that. So I think everyone's going to start their taper week now. I need to figure out this tri stuff. I need to sign up for the club properly, and we go from there. But yeah, I'll see you guys later this week, I guess.